Let's do it.
Cool. Hey, Mikey,
Yeah,
man. Congrats on the retirement, four-division champion.
Thank you, Mike.
Got some fans first that want to see you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Gracias.
You feel like you deserve to get into the International Boxing Hall of Fame, Mikey? Four-division champion?
That was never the goal for me, at least. I never thought about that, so I don't really look for things like that. Those are very thank you. Very opinionated, and you know, there's panels and stuff, so I'm not really worried about that. But I mean, that'd be pretty nice if I did.
Right.
That'd be pretty cool. That'd be another accomplishment, you know, in my career.
There can't be too many guys with four-division titles that haven't gotten in, right?
I mean, like I said, it's a panel, and they're the ones that vote. So I'm not sure what qualifies, you know.
Well, I mean, I know obviously you know the history of the sport. Do you consider yourself a great fighter in your own right, Mikey, for your era?
I consider myself a very good fighter. I'll leave that. You know, there's greater fighters. There's been greater fighters, you know, over the years. So can't compare myself like that.
You're getting into the hall, Mikey. There's lesser fighters also that are in the hall.
And one of the great punchers of
they
your
vote.
era.
People vote. There's a panel, and there's opinions, and like I said, I'm not worried about it. I never went into boxing thinking and hoping that I get to the Hall of Fame. Like, that'd be great if I did. That'd be fucking awesome. That'd be another accomplishment, you know, a great accomplishment in my career. But that was never something that I was looking forward to. I just, you know, I had my career. I did what I did, and I boxed. I fought, you know, and win or lose, you know, I was happy.
But you were one of the true punchers, pound for pound, of this era, though, wouldn't you say?
If you say it, I'm going to say it.
You're saying
I think so. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. Damn it.
I think I was one of the good, you know, one of the best fighters of this last, you know, generation. You know, we had some very good fighters, and we still do have some.
Mikey, I was texting you.
How are you, dude?
Dude.
I don't want no signal up there.
Oh no, dude, I hit you tonight or something.
Let me know, bro.
El Rey.
Mikey,
¿Cómo estás, El Rey?
Hey, ¿cómo estás, campeón?
Con todo. Menos sin miedo.
Somos hombres
Canelo knockout.
Knockout. 8 o 10. Con todo menos con miedo porque somos hombres apayados.
Rey, cuerpo por Golovkin, cuerpo.
You're looking like the bad guy from Jackie Chan movie.
Cuerpo noqueado.
Con todos. Con quien sea, donde sea.
Hey, Bam, muy bien, Bam. Chingón.
Muchas bendiciones.
Échale, estamos mirándonos. Let's go, bro.
Mikey, the rematch clause.
Thank you,
This is my friend since elementary, bro.
Yeah.
Haven't seen each other for fucking like 20 years
Yeah,
now.
dude, I want to see you again. Dude.
Oh, hang out. Give me one later.
Hit me up.
Ahí está. Dale.
Mikey, the Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford, the rematch clause says that the...
I think that's going to be a great matchup, bro. I mean, that's a 50-50.
You think Spence wins that fight, Mikey, based on your fight with him?
I think it's a 50-50. If I have to pick a side, I mean, at least for what it is right now, I'm actually gonna lean a little bit towards Crawford.
Why is that, Mikey?
I don't know. I think he might be able to make adjustments on a little more on the spot, on the fly, a little bit better, but not by a lot or anything. Spence manages the distance very well. He's able to use and control the distance with short little, you know, movements. But I mean, it's a tough one to call. But for some reason, I'm thinking Crawford maybe.
What's the best advice you could give a fighter heading into a fight with Errol Spence? How to deal with him and how to be
it
effective.
depends on who's fighting him. You know, it depends on what his skill set are. You know, best advice is get in shape, bro. Be in the best shape possible. You know, train hard and be in shape.
Do you think he has the power, Mikey, to stop Crawford, or is he not quite that power puncher?
Everybody has the power at that point. I mean, they're at the highest level, bro. The only difference is that on the count. One thing is that I think they're too smart to let one another knock each other out. I think it's gonna be a fight where it's gonna be a very technical fight. And I think it's gonna be a very technical fight.
Because I think some people say, you know, Mikey, as tough as he was a lightweight, and he hit him with everything. So you know how can he stop Crawford? Can he stop Crawford if he couldn't stop, you know, Mikey Garcia? You know, you were able to take everything for 12 rounds, and he couldn't.
But I mean, all it takes is one punch. I mean, he never landed that one punch that could have hurt me, you know.
That you didn't see coming.
And he could actually land that against anybody else. So that's what makes the difference.
Do you think Spence will be able? And
No, ya estuvo, mira. Chingón.
Gracias, güey, para retirarte.
Por eso, pues, estoy joven, ya me retiro mejor y a gusto.
¿Tienes con qué, güey? Sácate la pinche con ese pinche español, güey. No te fui a ver, güey. Y la neta, güey, puedes sacarte Gracias por esas memorias. Gracias.
Les di lo mejor de mi carrera.
No, lo sé.
Y ya me retiro a gusto.
Chingón.
Sano, mira. Platicando con todos a gusto. No estoy lastimado, estoy bien, estoy sano.
Gracias por esas memorias, chingón.
Les di lo mejor que tenía que darles.
Digno representante de la García, de los García.
Gracias por todo el apoyo.
Dios te bendiga, chingón. Dios te bendiga.
Mike, you got the Mexican fans. They love you. They come up to you. What do you think of Canelo mentioning he doesn't want to fight other Mexican fighters?
I mean, that's an opinion right now, but anything could change. The right fight could change, you know?
Benavidez, hopefully, right?
Yeah. No, anything could change. The right fight, if it's the fight that the fans definitely want to see and that makes sense, he's going to do them. But maybe at the meantime, there's other fights that he can, you know, partake in and not have to fight a fellow countryman.
Plus, Benavidez technically, you know, a Mexican-American, Ecuadorian, right? So
that's something that, like I said, he might change his mind, you know, and yeah, with Benavidez, he might be able to kind of like, you know, sneak in there and fall into the category where he does fight him.
Technicality, you know?
We want to see those fights anyways. Everybody wants to see them. So I think they will happen.
And lastly, Mikey,
Claro que sí.
You mind a picture?
Go ahead.
and just lastly, Mikey, Crawford's counterpunching.
See that? I can't even see anything.
I can't see it too, but on the right I will.
Hopefully you took.
But,
in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
But but lastly, Mikey, just Crawford's counterpunching. Do you think Spence will be able to adjust to that and have success, or is that going to be a big, factor in Crawford's favor?
Dale, gracias. Muchas gracias. Like I said, I mean, look, all these questions, Crawford does this, Spence does that. That's what makes it such a good fight, It's almost, honestly, I'd say it's a 50-50 fight. When I say I'm gonna lean a little bit towards Crawford, it's just a little bit of an instinct, maybe. Not even like I can pinpoint why, It's a close fight. Turn the camera. There you go.
Kazakhstan.
My friend, Kazakhstan! Triple G, my friend! Very good!